In 1934, the World Cup went to Italy. 16 nations came to play it. But Italy did not intend to lose. And the man who ran the country made sure of it. This is the Second World Cup. 1934, Italy, the Second World Cup. 16 teams, 8 host cities, 17 matches, across 18 days. The first World Cup had worked, and now everyone wanted in. For 1934, 32 nations entered, and for the first time, they had to qualify for 16 places. Even the hosts played a qualifier. Italy are the only host nation ever to do so, but the champions were missing. Uruguay, the winners of 1930, refused to come. Europe had snubbed their tournament 4 years earlier. Now, they snubbed Europe's. The holders never defended their title, and the host had a purpose. Benito Mussolini's government poured money into the tournament and into 8 stadiums. Because a World Cup, won at home, was propaganda no speech could buy. 16 teams and no groups. The 1934 World Cup was straight knockout, win or go home from the first whistle. Europe took 12 of the 16 places. Italy, Czechoslovakia, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, the Netherlands, France, Belgium, and Romania. From the Americas came Argentina, Brazil, and the United States. And from Africa, for the first time at a World Cup, Egypt. Argentina, the beaten finalists of 1930, sent a weakened side. They and Brazil would each play a single match and sail home. The round of 16 was brutal. Italy crushed the United States 7-1. Germany beat Belgium 5-2. Then the tournament's darkest match, the quarter-final between Italy and Spain. 1-1, and so violent that Spain's great goalkeeper, Ricardo Zamora, was battered out of the replay. Italy won that replay, 1-0. The semi-finals. Italy beat Austria's celebrated Wunderteam 1-0 on a waterlogged Milan pitch, Enrique Guaita scoring. Czechoslovakia beat Germany 3-1. The hosts had reached the final, followed all the way by accusations that the referees had carried them there. The 10th of June, 1934. Rome. The Stadio Nazionale, 55,000 inside, and Mussolini watching. Italy against Czechoslovakia. For 70 minutes, the dictator's team were losing. Antonin Puig put Czechoslovakia ahead, and they hit the post. They could have been 2 up. Then, with 9 minutes left, Raimundo Orsi, an Argentine playing for Italy, curled in an impossible swerving equalizer. 1-1 into extra time. And the winner. Extra time, the 95th minute, Italy's manager, Vittorio Pozzo, switches 2 of his forwards, Schiavio and Guaita. It works. Giuseppe Meazza finds Guaita. Guaita finds Schiavio. And Angelo Schiavio dummies past 2 defenders and beats František Planička. 2-1. In 40-degree heat on empty legs, Schiavio said he scored on the last breath he had. Italy were champions of the world. How did Pozzo's Italy win? 2 ways. The first was a system, the metodo. Pozzo took the old attacking pyramid and pulled 2 forwards back into midfield, 2 defenders, 3 halfbacks, 2 creators, 3 forwards. Control the middle, then strike. The second way was more contested. 3 of Italy's best, Orsi, Guaita, and Luis Monti, were Argentine. Oriundi, South Americans of Italian descent. Monti had played in the 1930 final for Argentina. In 1934, he played in the final again for Italy. 1934, by the numbers. Champions, Italy. Runners-up, Czechoslovakia. 3rd, Germany. 4th, Austria. 17 matches, 70 goals. The top scorer, the Golden Boot, was Czechoslovakia's Oldřich Nejedlý. 16 teams came, straight knockouts sent half of them home inside a week. and Italy had won, the first European nation ever to be champions of the world. 1934 proved something, and not only about football. It proved a World Cup could be captured, staged, funded, and won by a regime that needed the win. Italy's players were real champions. Pozzo's side would prove it by winning again in 1938. But this tournament would always carry the shadow of the man in the stand. The first World Cup had shown the game could unite a planet. The second showed it could also be used. That was the second. Tomorrow, 1938, France, Italy go again. As the world edges toward war. Subscribe, and the countdown continues.